morning, everyone. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I don't know what time you're watching, but it's morning here. And I got some things that I need to get out. If these dogs will get out of my way, I need to get out of the garden before the frost come in. Now, it's been warm here, and the bugs woke up. Look at my leaves on my turnips. See that? But that's okay. I still have some things to harvest. I have some nightshades that are still alive. And they're back here. So we're going to go ahead and harvest a couple of things, because in Texas, we can still get some crops this year. We can still get some nightshades. They're still here. Let's get them before they perish. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. If you don't know me, I'm a gardener, homesteader. I have animals, and I have small animals. The biggest animal I have is a sheep, and the smallest animal I have is a quail. So we're going to go ahead, get our basket, and snip off what we can snip off. Some of them may have turned, and if they have turned already, I see a couple of eggplants out there that have turned. If they've turned already, well, then I'll just use them for seed. No problem. Let's get it. Ooh, boy. I got to keep a smile on my face. Some people say I look mean when I don't smile, so here we are. I don't like to be I like to be genuine. You know, I don't always smile. Sometimes I look like this. Maybe that's why people don't approach me in the streets. Yeah, years ago, when I joined the military, long time ago, I used to walk around and smile. And this drill sergeant came and said, "Why are you always smiling? Huh?" And then after a while, I learned that smiling just brings trouble. So I stopped doing it. And now I can't turn the doggone thing off. But I'll try for you guys. So the eggplant are in there. We're going to go ahead and get them. And then we'll probably get some of these beautiful brassicas that's being yammed down by the bugs. Let's get it. Let's get it, girl. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Come on. There we go. That's one. I'm just going to take them all off. 2. 3. Yay! Eggplant. These are the Black Beauty. Black Beauty. Move it around because they are here. They're just hiding. Some of them are really small, but it's getting ready to freeze. So, just taking them all. There's 2 more. And this thing, look at it. See it? You don't see it, I see it. You see those? Huge. See that? All right. Maybe they'll make this frost, maybe they won't, but I won't lose much. Let me see this plant right here. Full of snails. So I got 3 more right there. Yep, there's one down here. I can feel it. Feel the weight. See that? It's only 2 or 3 plants. 2 plants. That's it. Oh boy. feel for the weight. One's still trying to come out. I feel something in there. There it is. Okay, I think I got most of them. Okay. This is frost damage right here, see? They can't take the cold. But there. Oh, there's another one right here, but I don't think there's any fruit on it. It's trying to fruit. It's a late bloomer. Ah, there's two on here I could take. There's another one. Okay. Got two off of this one. All right. Let's get up out of here. So here is our eggplant so far. Get a good shot, girl. At the end of after Christmas, huh? Almost the new year. So what else do I want to get? Let me see if there's any more eggplant in here. I think I saw some, but they were overripe. I'm just going to use them for seed, and I'll show you what overripe look like. Yeah, I see an overripe one right here. This is what an overripe eggplant looks like. Don't throw it out. Use it for seeds. Go ahead and collect the seeds out of it. But I'm still gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. There's another one. Oh, this one busted open. The plant will try to plant itself. See that? It's open. It opened by itself and started dropping seeds. Look at my hand. Yep, it started dropping seeds. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not upset about that. I do want to get this off my hand though. Here you go. I'm giving back to you. And then we have the zinnias that have flowers on it. And here is this is my problem out here, mostly. These caterpillars. Okay, I got some beans that I need to get. They're looking at me, and they've been looking at me for a while. I planted them in the planters with the trees. So I have two of them right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these right there. Maybe I should put this right here, out the way. It's making a mess. Okay, here's my beans. I'm just gonna take the whole branch. Cut them off. I gotta take you in, huh? Here's the beans. You think it fell off? It sure did. Okay, I got them all off of here. Let's go to the loquat. Do I want to get any greens? I'm going to get some of these mustards in just a sec, but I'm going to get all the beans first before I forget. Everybody dances to the beat of their own drummer, okay? Some people will be saying, you know, you should have got those eggplant, but look, I can't get eggplant in the summertime. I have to wait because they just start developing when it cools off. I got some big ones, but I got a lot of small ones, and that's because they wouldn't bloom because it was too hot out in here in Texas, and I couldn't do anything about that. So I get what I can get when I can get it. Everybody's harvests are at different times. Mine just happened to be in the middle of December or the end of December. I get things in the summertime, but not much. I don't. Get them mostly in the fall or in the winter. It is winter. After Christmas. I think it's the 30th. Oh well. I appreciate anything I get. Sometimes I gotta wait a little bit longer, but that's okay. I've already started planting for spring. I don't have a choice. Everybody's growing seasons are different. So if I ever move to another state, well, then I'm gonna have to reacclimate. Even if it's in the same zone, the weather patterns are different based on where you're located in wherever you are in the world. Even if you're in the same grow zone. An example is, I'm in Central Texas. And West Texas, Central Texas, we don't get a lot of rain. But if you go out to Houston, you're going to get some rain. That's the difference between the climates. Although it's the same zone, you don't have the same soil and you don't have the same conditions. It's the same, but not the same. Because it's blazing hot out here and there's no humidity. It's just dry. So I'm not complaining because I love it here. Let's go and get some mustards and then I'm gonna call it a day. I don't think there's anything else I want out here. I got sweet potatoes still on the ground, by the way, y'all. I don't know if I have it in me today to do it though. So I left the basket over there because I'm just gonna get enough for today. I'm not gonna get a lot. It's a good thing I came over here so you can broken off. Look at this. This is a tomato plant. Plants will grow, and I got comfrey over there. Everything's still green, even though we had one freeze, but it wasn't enough to take them out. So got a little chill on the leaves, but because they're so bunched up together, they protect each other. Not all the time, but this time our freeze wasn't long enough to knock down very much. So let's go. Now you notice that everybody doesn't plant the same. I don't plant in rows anymore. I do sometimes, but most of the time I just plant where I can plant. Shoot, there's some people who plant in a crack of the sidewalk. No shade. You do what you gotta do to get what you want. You don't have to do things in an organized manner. I think that I like to plant like Mother Nature plants. She don't just put everything in one space where the bugs can get it all at one time. Space that stuff out so that if you get attacked in one space, well, then you have them planted somewhere else. You're not stuck. You didn't lose everything. I know how that feels to lose everything in one swoop. They're gonna have to work for it. Work. Here we are. Let's get some more. And look at my poor little bok choy. Something yamming it down. I might cut this one off and I'll give it to the rabbits. We'll see. Got another one down here. I left a leaf. No leaf left behind. It don't look like much, but when you get it together, it becomes a lot. There's another one. Let's get it. The play's gonna play, and the hate is gonna hate. All right. I know what I'm doing, y'all. Just because it don't look like your garden don't mean it's wrong, man. You got, and sometimes, like during times of survival, I think there is one YouTuber who had someone take everything out of her garden. It was easy because they were all in one spot, organized. And that one I'm not gonna use it. I don't want to throw it back in there though. That's only gonna bring more snails. I don't need no more of them. The freeze is gonna get rid of the snails for me. It'll look better after the freeze. So here we are. We got some more mustards over there. Let's go ahead and get them. Guess I gotta get my basket, huh? Let me put these up and we'll get some more. There they are, y'all. There they are. I'm just getting the red ones. Look at this, y'all. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna give this to the chickens. I'll be right back. Look at them. They just nice and comfortable. Nice and comfortable. They're gonna be uncomfortable in a minute. Definitely. Look at them. Look at this. Bugs galore. Okay. Kind of upset, but look. I'll feed it to the chickens and we're gonna pick them off on the table. While I'm out here, let me go ahead and get some of these leaves from this broccoli that's bolting for the rabbits. Don't let your stuff go to waste. If it doesn't look good and if it's bolting like my broccoli is, go ahead and give it to your chickens or to your rabbits. One or the other. Doesn't matter. Don't let your stuff go to waste. Not even the snails. Ew, Mr. America. How could you touch those things? I'm a gardener, y'all. I'm a real gardener. And I have real animals. They'll eat the snails. And they'll eat these. Give them to your animals. Let me go and get the basket. And this, y'all saw me pick this, is going to the rabbits. You could even give it to the quail. They'll eat it if they're hungry enough. I have some chicks in here. I need to supplement their diet. I'll give them some. Maybe they'll peck at it. It helps their immune system. Hello, Mama. Here you go, Mama. Earth, get up, boy. Earthy poo. Earthy poo. Get up, girl. Those are the quail making all that doggone noise. There's an egg or two in there. Let me get it. Move here. Give me that. I just put food in there. What y'all do? I'm gonna get some more food in. Move. I know I saw another one, but I can't find it. This needs to come out. There it is. No more water, huh? Okay. Give me that and give me that. Eggs. Gotta give them some water before I forget. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm not gonna bring it in the house because there's a lot of snails on this. All right, because I touched those eggs, I went inside and washed my hands and got a bowl for these beans. So let's shell these beans first, and then I don't know, I'll find something to talk about. How about that? Anyway, here's what I got. That's why I got an attitude, because I just spent 20 minutes of my life, 10 minutes of my life doing this. And I'm pissed off about it, but it's okay. That's enough for one person right there. So let's go through these mustards and get these bugs off of here, huh? That's my next harvest. So snails are everywhere, and I don't want to bring them in my house. So there's some snails right there. I should have bring another container. I'm just gonna turn them over and look at them. I'm still gonna soak them in water to get the slime off of it. But I'm definitely gonna pick these bugs off and give them to my chickens, my turkeys, my ducks, because they need to eat too. You go through all of these things and you think to yourself, oh God, I gotta get this done. But I'd like to take this opportunity to say I appreciate every harvest that I get. Not everybody is as successful, but the longer you grow these crops, the better you get at it. Although you might have to fight off the bugs, especially if you don't use any pesticide or herbicides. Excuse me, pesticides. Herbicides are for the weeds. But you get something, and It's better for you. I'd like to think it's better for you than some of the stores that's been picked, some of the stuff that's been picked over in the supermarkets. So I'm going to continue to do this for myself as long as I possibly can. And I hope this inspires you to do it also. Here it is, end of December, and I'm still harvesting. Almost year round here in Zone 9A. Maybe it'll get cold before February 28th. Maybe it won't. Until then, I'm going to keep growing. So, enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, and don't forget to like. Let's get it. And every day of my life is filled with love. Wind is picking up, trying to blow my greens away. No, no, no. And every day of my life is filled with loving you, loving you. Okay. I have enough for a pot of greens. I might come out here tomorrow and get another pot of greens because I don't want my stuff to freeze. And if it does freeze back, well then I'll have harvested a lot of the stuff, and the winter air won't get it. Snails, they got some nerve. They'd hide up under the curl. See that? They hiding in the cut. Okay. They are hiding in the cut. Here we are, mustards. You thought it was over, huh? Let me get these peppers off. There are 2 pepper plants here. I gotta get my scissors. Oh, shoot. Yeah, bell pepper. There's bell pepper here and a habanero pepper. Funny, if I make a mistake and call a Scotch bonnet a habanero, nobody says no. But if I make a mistake and say a habanero is a Scotch bonnet, everybody gets in an uproar. Look at this, bell peppers. So we got a lot done. This is my harvest this morning, along with the eggs that are sitting over there. Oh, eggs. Let's see if we got any eggs in here. You got an attitude? Get out of here. There's 1 egg. And she's all pissed her off of this. Is there an egg under you, baby? Yep, there's a whole bunch of them. No good so-and-so. Look at that. Are you broody? Look at that. There's still more. Look at that. Heifer, what's wrong with you? With somebody being nosy. Yeah, I came in here, girl. You got something to say about it? I'm done. So here's the harvest of greens that I don't want to touch because I just touched eggs. And here are my eggs. Well, I get this 1 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And there are 4 chickens that look like they were waiting to go ahead and lay. And a bee is near me. Jesus, I thought y'all was in hibernation. Texas. So I think that is it for this morning. Don't touch it, girl. Don't touch it. That is it for this morning. Got a lot done. Proud of myself. And you should be too. Just go ahead and harvest your stuff. The freeze is coming in, and it's not promised. It's not promised to us. Some of this stuff is gonna get damaged. Definitely gonna get damaged. And I'm trying to get something to eat that. I'm trying to get what I can get while the getting is good. And you should too. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank everybody for being with me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.